Have you ever been accused of something you didn't do, by someone you love deeply? What if your grandmother thought you stole her underwear? Or your father was convinced you took his wallet? It sounds outrageous, but for families dealing with early-stage dementia, this isn't fiction. Let's talk about why even close friends and family sometimes pull away from people in the early stages of dementia. Tragically, it's often not because they want to, but because they don't understand what's really going on. In the early stages of dementia, memory doesn't vanish all at once. It comes and goes. Sometimes, a person can hold a perfectly clear conversation. Other times, their memory becomes patchy, full of holes. This inconsistency is confusing, not only to those around them, but also to the person themselves. When they're told, "You said this," or "You already did that," they may feel, "That can't be right. I don't remember it at all." The brain, trying to make sense of missing pieces, does what humans naturally do. It creates a story. Let's take a few real-life examples. A grandmother notices her underwear is missing from her drawer. She turns to her college-age granddaughter and says, "If you wanted my panties, you could have just asked." Of course, the young woman is shocked. She did not take it. Another time, a grandfather's colored pencils go missing. He says to his teenage grandson, "If you used them, put them back where you found them." At first, these might seem like jokes or minor confusion, but over time, suspicion grows. When something's missing, the first thought is no longer, "Maybe I misplaced it." It becomes, "Someone must have taken it." And who's the easiest person to suspect? Usually, the one closest to them. Now, take a look at this clip. Have you ever forgotten where you put something? Is it just normal forgetfulness? Or something more?
Where did I put my wallet? Maybe I left it in the kitchen.
Forgetfulness means searching, not blaming.
My wallet's gone. Someone took it. Mike's been coming over a lot lately. Mike, you stole my wallet, didn't you?
Dementia brings memory loss and mistrust. It's not just forgetting, it's how the brain tries to make sense of the missing pieces. This shift can be subtle at first. For example, when someone loses their wallet, they may shrug and say, "I must be forgetful today." But as dementia progresses, that explanation doesn't satisfy. They don't remember misplacing it, so their brain reaches for another story. Someone took it. This is called confabulation. A false memory that feels absolutely real to the person experiencing it. And sadly, the person accused is often a child, a spouse, or a trusted friend. The same thing happens with social plans. Let's take a look, another clip. Frank had made lunch plans with Charles, but he came 2 days early.
Where were you? I waited for you all day long.
Our lunch is on May 5th, Frank.
No. We made a plan for today. This is your fault. You're always changing things without telling me. Don't blame me for your mistake.
Frank didn't realize he was the one who got the date wrong. Instead of admitting a mistake, he blamed Charles. This is common in dementia. Confusion often turns into anger or blame. As you can see, Frank is upset. To him, he showed up at the right place and time. So he concludes, "You must have forgotten, or you're making excuses." But when accusations and confusion repeat, people get tired. They begin to pull away, not because they don't care, but because they feel helpless or afraid of being hurt again. So why do people drift away in early dementia? Because the person they love is changing, not in spirit, but in how they remember, how they explain the world, and because no one taught them that these false accusations are not personal attacks, but desperate attempts to protect a fragile sense of reality. But you can be different. By understanding what's happening, you can offer compassion instead of distance, patience instead of pain. Because at the heart of it all, they're not pushing you away. They're trying to hold on to something, even if their memory can't. They may forget what happened, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. Every journey with dementia is different, but you don't have to walk it alone. If today's video brought you comfort or insight, please like and subscribe. Together, we can make a difference.